Hey, chicks, let's chat. So listen, let me just encourage y'all to, make sure that you're operating under your own purpose. Make sure that whatever it is that you're doing it for the right reasons, because what I'm observing a lot of times is that you have people trying to compete with other people in spaces that they don't compare. They'll never compare. That's just not what you're called to do. That's just not your thing. And a lot of times you have ventured down that path for the wrong reasons, right? And I'm not ever saying that, when something is going to be, lucrative to you, that's the wrong reason to pursue something. But if it's the only reason that you're pursuing that, then yeah, you might want to double think that, because all money ain't good money, right? That's something that we say in the hood. All money ain't good money. Just because it's a lick over there, that it could also be the end of your life over there, right? So you have to just be very, very mindful when you're making decisions, and especially for the younger generation, right? Because a lot of times, just because you see that your homegirl over here, she's prospering in this area, then you may not know what you want to do in your life. So then you say, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do that what she doing, not knowing the whole time she over there in debt. She just make it look good. So now here you go. You don't know how to make that debt. You don't know how to make it look good though. So now you drowning. Because why? Because you trying to compete in that space where you never should have even been in that space. You went over there for the wrong reasons. You was chasing a bag that you thought she had, and then now you all messed up, right? Another thing that we do, we'll get with a man and look at what his ex had going on, and look at what his baby mama have going on, and then we'll try to jump right into that, thinking, oh, we finna compete with her. We gonna be better at that than her. No, you ain't. Because you know what? She may be walking and operating in her purpose, right? So she may be 10 times more prosperous in that area than you will ever be. And let's just say hypothetically that you actually do get motion and you actually are doing good. Okay, well, that's a plus. Then maybe you'll find out at some point, maybe that was your area that you should have been in, and you just happen to get motivated by her to get in there. But a lot of times it doesn't work like that. That is like best case scenario. A lot of times when we trying to compete in places where we don't even compare, we jump right in those situations and bust our head to the white meat. You going to get a daycare like her, you don't even like kids. You don't even like kids. You always sending your own children off. But here you go trying to compete with her because it appears that she's doing well, and she just may be doing well, but she's always like kids. She loves them. That is absolutely her area of expertise. She's doing what she's supposed to do. That don't mean that it's for you. You went out and started doing makeup because his old lady do hair. Now you want to do makeup. Everybody you do can't even take no pictures because the light and their foundation and everything be totally off. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. And your friends, they won't even tell you. They just let you. They know why you started doing makeup. They just let you, but they don't let you do theirs. Because they know you don't know what you're doing. Right? So we got to listen, ladies, stop competing where you do not compare. The best thing you can do in life is find your own purpose. Get your own motion. And don't let him talk you into running this play over here that listen, in his mind, because his homeboy and his homeboy old lady getting a bag over here, now you and him could do it. Because he's secretly competing with his homeboy. So now he's trying to bring you into that fold. Not even knowing, girl, you barely finished school. Talking about you gonna be over the accounting and this and that. And you too ashamed to tell him, yeah, baby, that ain't my expertise. I'm more artistic and creative. I ain't into the science and math stuff. That's not where I excel. It's a whole lot of competing where you don't compare. It's a whole lot of that going on out here. And listen, it's a surefire way to crash and burn fast. And look crazy while you're doing it. So let me just encourage y'all, tap into your own potential. You know, sometimes we can all be, we can all look at people's situations and say, wow, you know, that seems pretty good. You know, I may be good in that. You know, we all do that. You know, you can easily be encouraged by someone else to, hey, let me tap into that. But what you always have to know is that, hey, your motives have to be right. And other things have to line up, right? And if you know that it's a stretch, it's not saying that you can't become good in that area, because there are some things that you can study, work hard for, prepare for, and become excellent in that field. But always watch your motives and your reasoning behind what it is that you're trying to do, especially if it involves, you know, your time, and it's, you know, a situation where if this goes wrong, you can have some legalities that you face if it doesn't work out for you. You know, a lot of times we looking at people's situations and we like, oh wow, oh yeah, she doing good. She did the whole time she over there, Frazelda Blanco. Frazelda Blanco. Yeah, she fraud and she scamming. But her life looks like it's wonderful because you on the outside of it looking in. You don't know what she have going on, what she's doing to maintain that image. Because we do a whole lot of trying to maintain an image. We are excellent at that. Right? So listen, sometimes you got to go and sit down and pick a person's brain and see what's really going on. Is it really as good as it seems? You know, you just stand on the outside looking in, and it seems wonderful. But if you go pick their brain, you might find out like they ain't even the person handling their business, or the business so jacked up they wouldn't even recommend you to enter that field. Right? If it's something you really want to do, like, hey, grab you a mentor that's in that area, right? And then see if, you know, if they really mentor you, they're going to tell you the ins and the outs of that situation. Then you make an educated decision on whether or not this is a field you want to enter in. But stop going to jump into something just because it looks good, it looks lucrative. You don't even have a heart's desire to do that. You know, you want to impress this man. You know, you want to go along to get along with him. Knowing that ain't your thing. Right? So yeah, listen, be encouraged, find your purpose, walk in that. The rest to follow.